Здравствуйте.
Thank you very much, Gary. Good evening, everybody. A warm embrace between the two coaches, and even a present, I think, for Joachim Löw from Felipe Scolari. Brazil 5 times World Cup winners, twice a runner-up. Germany 3 times World Cup winners, 4 times a runner-up. They have been beyond doubt the best in the world at playing the world game, and this is a super heavyweight semi-final. But in this wonderful arena, I'm just going to stop talking, because first you will hear the German anthem, Deutschland über alles. Mineral in Belo Horizonte is a long way from being the most beautiful of the 12 World Cup venues. Lacks the grandeur of Brasilia, none of the romance of the Maracanã. It's a big, old, bear pit of a ground, but utterly thrilling and spectacularly noisy. Brazil without their superstar and without their captain. The last time they started a game without both Thiago Silva and Neymar was the quarter-final of the last World Cup when they lost to the Dutch. Neymar had started every game since that defeat, a Brazilian record equaling anything before the arm drops, and drop it does. And Germany get the first of the 2014 World Cup semi-finals underway. Kicking from, and that's a wonderful ball to Hulk, and Hulk lays it square, and Bernard was there, and so was Neuer.
David Luiz, that's an incredible...
No foul on Luis Gustavo, but here's Marcelo. Here's Marcelo's left-footed shot, which didn't trouble Neuer. The tournament, but in the second half they panicked. Müller is there. Müller back into the mix. Khedira, it might have cannoned off Toni Kroos. I think it did. Lahm feeds Müller. Müller in there as well, and it goes back post. It's in, and Germany lead. Thomas Müller from the corner puts Germany in front. His 5th goal of this World Cup. Who picked him up? No one picked him up. And Müller scores.
Well, it's a ball that just ends up at the far post. He's totally unmarked. Unbelievable to get that kind of space at this level. Watching it come in, a decent ball, he just stays out of it, side foots into the net. He makes it look easy, but it's just about concentration. Evades everyone. Look at that tap in.
The World Cup's goal. Miroslav Klose looking to play in. Fellow left side, Marcelo trying to get in behind Lahm. Lahm with the challenge, corner kick.
Beautifully challenged, wasn't it? Beautiful timing.
Well, I think the Germans are unhappy because they thought Marcelo was taking... It's found its way through Fernandinho to Toni Kroos here. Kroos through the legs back into Müller. Müller, Klose, brilliant save. Klose scores. Historic goal. Germany 2, Brazil 0. And Miroslav Klose is the all-time World Cup record goal scorer. And Brazil have a mountain to climb in their own backyard against Germany. They're 2 down inside 23 minutes.
Stunning. They're absolutely punishing them. They look lost, the Brazilians. Down their right-hand side again, they look really strong. It comes central. They just work it nicely. Great.
David Luiz over the top. Bernard trying to get onto it. Through to Neuer.
He's a man mountain, isn't he, Neuer?
Kinds of space. Lahm, Müller through. Müller could be embarrassing. It's 3. Toni Kroos. Brazil have fallen apart inside 25 minutes. Germany 3, Brazil 0.
Well, again, down that right-hand side. I mean, listen, what a finish this is off his left foot. Doesn't even, just smashes it in. Quality finish.
A dizzying 25 minutes from Germany. 4 goals in 15 minutes. 4 goals in 15 minutes for Germany.
Incredible. Just looking.
And it's getting embarrassing. It could be 4. It's turned square. Kroos. It's 4-0 to Germany. After 25 minutes, Fernandinho caught in possession. Brazil are being humiliated, humbled and taken apart by Germany. And their supporters simply cannot believe what they have seen.
Well, it's as if without their two main players, it's like pulling the plug out of the bath. It's unbelievable. So unprofessional. Less a good closing down. Khedira, look at this, just gives it him back.
Of space, bodies all over the place, deflection, and it's only a yard wide, and Toni Kroos here thought he was about to complete a first half hat-trick. They've got a corner. Those races through one challenge, can play it through the middle, overhit the pass. He could.
Here he is in the stand.
Thiago Silva. They might be through again here. Khedira. Ozil. Khedira. 5-0. 5-0. Absolute humiliation.
Well, that one's down to David Luiz. Absolutely no discipline. He goes charging out, leaves a great big hole to run into, and they get punished again.
Brazil scored their first in the 11th minute, their second in the 23rd, their third in the 24th. Did Ozil there too. Kroos. It's going to be Ozil over the top of the wall and over the top of the crossbar. Ozil may not get the next final. Here's Marcelo. Fred can't control. Brazil, vulnerable without their captain and superstar, are booed off at half-time in Belo Horizonte. They have been utterly... Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, thumped. 5-0 to Germany. There have been 3 substitutions at half-time. Mats Hummels has gone off, Per Mertesacker has come on, Hulk and Fernandinho have gone off, Ramirez and Paulinho have come on. Martin Keown...
It's about restoring pride now. Could have taken virtually any...
But Fred can help it on here to Ramirez. Ramirez drive, back into Fred. Fred, cleverly done. Ramirez can turn it square. Neuer is there for Germany. Overdays away to Mesut Ozil. Ox headed out by Mertesacker. Oscar is there. Oscar running into Boateng. Certainly no foul there. Luis Gustavo to pick up the loose ball for Brazil. Marcelo back into Ramirez. Ramirez can help it on to Oscar. Oscar. Neuer with the save. Fred can't turn it away. Neither can Ramirez. And Mesut Ozil can turn. Ramirez chasing this. Neuer and Ramirez colliding with Manuel Neuer, who patrols that area outside his 18-yard. Paulinho is onside. Paulinho. Neuer in the way again. Paulinho. Magnificent save by Neuer. Absolutely brilliant save by Manuel Neuer.
Stunning.
And there is the man whose record... Oh, clever disguise on that. Schürrle into Müller. Müller shot. Good save by Julio Cesar.
Top play there.
Job for Brazil. David Luiz won that. Ramirez well cut out. Fred is coming on for Miroslav Klose. It looks for Paulinho. Mertesacker's header. Oh, and almost onto the chest of Fred, but the offside flag was up. And had Fred got a touch on it, it wouldn't have counted.
Just straying offside.
Work from Willian. Paulinho into the gloves. Willian does not look exactly... Khedira, lovely ball into Lahm, Lahm square, and it's a tap-in for 6, and Andre Schürrle makes it 6 to Germany, and if it stays this way, it is the biggest ever victory in a World Cup semi-final.
Well, shambolic defending once more. All it is pass and move. As the boos ring round here in this stadium. Nice little pass into Lahm. Just pulls it back to Schürrle, and again it's another tap-in. But the markings, well, totally non-existent. Look at David.
That's a lovely little reverse ball. Schürrle, oh! Andre Schürrle, it's 7!
Stunning finish. I mean, every one of these is just sublime football, great finish. I think the Brazilians have had enough.
Unfortunately for them, I don't think the Germans have.
They're loving it, aren't they? They just can't believe it. shaking their head in disbelief.
Applause breaks out around the ground, which is good to hear.
Look at that for a finisher.
The left back, David Luiz.
So-called left back.
Yeah.
I think David Luiz is in danger of losing his head.
Well, Muller's very unhappy with the Luiz challenge. The referee is on the
Great for the young man to get on.
Khedira's coming off. Against Netherlands, that's Paulinho attacking it, and Marcelo drives it. Willian, that's a decent ball. Oscar is onside. Neuer stands up. And it was Oscar's shot that goes out. Ramirez shot Neuer right behind it, never took his eye off it.
He's had a go.
Germany can break here. Draxler, Ozil down the middle. Mesut Ozil is onside and through. This for 8, and he's put it wide.
I think that's the one thing missing.
Bernard Wild. Ruiz with the shot, which Neuer thought about coming in, has retreated here. Oscar for Brazil gets one. Germans are furious, and that tells you a lot about them. The Germans are absolutely livid. They've let one in.
Well, for once, Neuer, he's not there, the sweeper keeper. You expect him to be covering. He starts to come and he goes back, and Oscar does the rest.
And Germany are into the World Cup final with an incredible victory over the hosts. Brazil, thoroughly unforgivable performance. Germany, thoroughly unforgettable performance. It is finished in Belo Horizonte, the most surprising scoreline of a surprising World Cup. Brazil 1, Germany 7.